Hello and welcome to Play and Say. We're going to be doing some all the way through plays. So for anyone who doesn't know what this is Resident Evil, the game. When I first brought a PlayStation, I got this with it. I was a bit young at the time, but my dad wanted me to buy it. So we're going to relive some childhood memories. Very simple menu. Going to be playing with a keyboard, which is going to make this a bit more interesting. Alright, so we have Chris and we have Jill. Chris is harder because he can only carry a limited amount of items. Also, Jill has a pick lock, which Chris doesn't, so Chris has to carry around small keys in his inventory, whereas Jill can just open these doors with an item that doesn't take up any space. We're going to go nice and easy. We're going to go for Jill. It's funny from the videos from the remake that I've seen that they seem to have redone this start.
The forest zone situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we're searching for the helicopter of our compatriots Bravo team, who disappeared during the middle of our mission.
You haven't found it?
No, I haven't found it yet. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. Bravo team went to the hideout of the group and disappeared.
Look, Chris!
Oh, you gotta love the voice acting.
It was Bravo team's helicopter. Nobody was in it. But strangely, most of the equipment was still there. However, we soon discovered why.
He's one pissed off motherfucker.
Hey! Come here!
Joseph!
No! Don't go!
Not enough money in the budget by looks to get a real helicopter. I'm gonna put myself on the line and say that was CGI. Yeah, so essentially that was Jill, Chris, Barry and Wasker. Chris Redfield. Jill Valentine. So anyone who knows ex-Resident Evil players, when they're pronouncing your name like this, it's this is the reference they're making.
Rebecca Chambers. Albert Wesker. Resident Evil.
What is this? Wow, what a mansion!
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Stop it! Don't open that door!
But Chris is...
What is it?
Maybe it's Chris. Now, Jill, can you go?
I'm going with you.
If you wonder why retro graphics don't do original PlayStation, by the way,
Okay.
this is your answer.
This. Stay alert!
So there you just saw one of the game mechanics, which was the opening doors.
Dining room.
So every time you open a door to go into a new room, you get that little load menu. Which, is, when you think about it, may seem very annoying. But it was a very simple way.
What is this?
What is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
It was a very simple way for them to add suspense. So let's have a look around. Generally the things you can react with stand out. I never quite knew why that was. But then again, I was never a programmer. I believe it's what they call train controls, so that I can't move sideways. All I can do is turn and forward and back. Hello? Can you help me? I'm lost. Oh, fuck.
Barry?
What is it?
Watch out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this. What is it?
Kenneth was killed too. Maybe by this creature. Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
Okay, so I could have killed that thing, but I didn't. So this was the infantry screen, so things take up one block, and you can stack things. So if I played Chris, he wouldn't have these two down here. He would only have these 6. It was a nice survival-based game. You'd have a map, and the doors would indicate the colour for the keys. Even though the keys weren't called colours, they were called other things that you'll see. And you had a file system as well, because all the backstory in this was generally done on pieces of paper that you had to read. There are quite a few nice, well, what I thought were nice cutscenes. Now I'm starting to have second thoughts about that. Through the door.
Wesker!
Where are you?
Help me look for him, Jill. And don't leave this hall for the time being.
Okay, so if I remember correctly, not behind there. Oh, so you've checked everywhere else.
Find anything, Jill?
Nothing. What is this all about? I can't figure it out at all.
Beats me, too.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it can't be helped. Let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room again.
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could get into trouble if we get lost. We should start from the first floor, okay? And... Jill, here's a lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
Thanks. Maybe I'll need it.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall. This time, I'll be there.
So if we go to this door here, we can see that it is locked. So that's what it was, a piece of armour. So that was the armour itself. And let's aim. It's going to really make me wish I plugged in the controller in some parts, isn't it? But let's battle on. So first little puzzle here. Movable staircase. If I do miss anything out, I apologise. I'm not using a guide in any way to do this. So a map of the first floor. Yes. Yes, I will take that. That seems like it would be useful. In fact, it seems a little bit weird that you'd actually ask me whether I'd want it or not. So, you look like you're sleeping, my friend. Shall we wake him up? So how you know a zombie's dead is because the blood starts spilling. Don't see any blood, then you start tilling his corpse. And ink ribbon for our younger viewers, that means that back in the day you had the amount of saves you could have restricted and you had to find the fucking items to do it for you as well. Picture of steep scenery. Nothing unusual. Nothing to bother about. Jill obviously not a fan of the arts. I don't know if you like that one. I'll remember that. We'll take it home once we're done here. And that one. Bitchy. So for Chris to get through this door, then he would have had to use found a small key, whereas as you see there, Jill uses a lockpick. Doggy doggy dogs. Another doggy doggy dog. First time I came across that bit, that made me jump. Not just a little like yelp, made me full on scream. Yes, we'll take a green herb. So we go into the infantry. Pistol and knife, pretty self-explanatory. First aid spray. So these were the rare ones to find. Gave you super heals. And every item could be checked. Doesn't it look pretty? Green herb. So you use these for mixing, so the green ones are for healing. And the ink ribbons, which are how many times we can save. So every time we save, we'll use an ink ribbon. Always found this room interesting because for Jill there is nothing in here worthwhile. But for Chris, now there's another story. Chris finds a silver small key in here. But for Jill there's nothing. So if you play as Chris in this bathtub, there's a small key. But can't remember whether you need a small key to get in there with Chris. A lesson in the Resident Evil that your small keys are a gamble whether they're worth it. But with Jill we don't need to worry about that. We can just take. Alright. Oh, dead. God, let's get out of this room. I hope I'm not messing this one up, but you'll see in a minute. So we go through the door, and there's nothing in this room. If you wonder why I'm aiming as I go into every single room, it's because the auto-aim system on this would, as you go into a room you put the gun up, and if you move, then you're aiming at something, so you would know to aim at it. And I just got a shotgun. Not going to use it now. It's all a survival game. If we got a worse weapon, we're going to use that. Other than the knife, of course, which I'm hoping I'm not going to have to resort to at any point. Oh no, the perils, the perils.
Hey, what's going on?
Jill?
Oh, my
Is
hunk.
that you, Jill?
Look at him knock on that door.
Barry, help me,
Like a
please.
man
The
possessed.
door won't open. Quick!
Stay away from the door, Jill. I'm gonna kick this door down.
Hurry! This way!
And I changed to our favourite animation.
Oh, Barry!
That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
You're right. Barry, thanks for saving my life. But Barry, didn't you say you're going back to the dining room to do some research? Why on earth are you here?
I just had something I wanted to check. Now, let's get
Your
back
ass.
to searching for the lost captain and Chris, shall we?
Thank you, Barry.
Yeah.
Oh my word, die. Alright, this is going bad from the start. So get that equipped. Should I comment on that? I'm already down to danger after just 2 zombies. I suppose I ran away from some dogs from a bit further into the game than I give myself credit for, but I think even with as rusty as I am with this, I think we're going to have to save. So let's find a save point. Through the doom door. Nope. Doesn't appear to be anything in here but some squawking crows. Title is Give Me Peaceful Sleep. Oops. So that seems like... Oh, for a picture of a tired middle-aged man. There's a switch below. Will you push it? No. Don't know what the switch does yet, then don't push it. A newborn baby. So that seems to be stages of life. So is there anything else? Young man. So I think a newborn baby is the earliest one so far, and as it's a man, there's a pregnant woman. That's probably earlier. Infant. I think that's the second youngest that we found. A lively boy. No. And an old man. So the old man must be near the end. So, newborn baby first, unless this is something. There's a message. Give me the peace of death and I'll give you the joy of life. There's a switch below. Will you push it? No. Because we haven't given him the peace of death. By doing that, we've got to do it by switching through his life. No. That's the newborn baby. And as you can see, it's obviously a picture of a mother holding a newborn baby, so we can't argue with them on that. God, these crows. Don't like crows. And I've not even seen the film. Young man. No, there was an infant, wasn't there, I think? And that one's the infant. Lively boy. I think lively boy would come after an infant. So let's get the infant next. Then the young boy. Or lively boy. We got middle-aged man. Young man. Yeah, it got to be a young man. So that's an old looking man. So is this a middle-aged man? Yeah. Damn right, I'll push that button, I'll push it till it sinks. And an old man. Switch the switch. Would just like to point out though that it's not really giving me the joy of life. If you know what happens if you muck this up when the crows will start attacking you. So really, if I don't push the button, you're giving me the joy of a crest. By me not participating in the game, I would easily choose life. Foreboding music. Alright, don't aim down at the dogs. We've learnt something today. That must be getting low on ammo. When the sun sets in the west and the moon rises in the east, stars will begin to appear in the sky, and wind will blow towards the ground. Then the gate of new life will open. Oh, sorry. There's no easy giving in this game. That doesn't look pretty with the stars up there. So let's talk a little bit about the controls. I did touch on them earlier, that there's no actual moving left and right, you just turn left and right and it's forward and back. I like it because it means that if you mess up a situation, you start to really panic to get out of it. There's been a few times when I found myself turning on the spot almost to get around something, and there's a zombie's closing in on you. One thing you don't want to be doing is just spinning around. Oh shit. Well, I'm fresh out of ammo, so unless I find something soon, this is going to start making the game a lot harder. Yeah, who doesn't want chemicals? And our nice friendly neighbourhood chests. So in the chest is where you store your items. So we're going to put the shotgun away. I'm going to take a clip. And we're going to put the knife away and take another clip. So in here you can store items. As you see, you've got quite a big slot, and the chests are all spaced around, so whatever you put in this chest you can get in the other ones as well. I don't think that Chris has anything in the chests, again, which makes him more of a survival horror character than what Jill is, I guess. But just enjoy the game. And a typewriter, so we can save our progress. Will you use the ink ribbon? Yes, yes I will. Oops, wrong button. That's what you call pseudo-realism, that. Save some ammo. Let's go pop to ping. Gotta stop wasting ammo on downed enemies. So only one shot you can get in, and then you have to wait. Nope, that's them all gone. And before I get caught short, let's do a quick combine. Let's go down the corridor. Let's run. The blue door. And what's in the blue door? Fireplace. And a herb. Gotta love the herbs. Wood is in the stove, paper is on the wall. So it sounded like a code word for a Russian then, didn't it? The wood is in the fireplace. The paper is on the wall. That wasn't a Russian accent, that was just me talking in a deeper voice. It's locked. Armor. Game said knob. To another door. Goddamn zombies! Die! 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 And dead. Alright, let's see what's around this way. Just one door by the looks of it. So you see that book on the table? That's something that I can obviously interact with. Botany book about medicinal herbs.
As you may know, there are many plants that have medical effects. From ancient times, humans have been healing wounds and diseases using various plants.
In this book, we're going to sample 3 herbs that grow around the Raccoon Mountains and give their outlines as examples of those plants with medical properties. Each herb has different colours and different effects as medical plants. The green ones recover physical strength. Green equals health. The blue ones neutralise natural toxins. So blue equals anti-poison. While the red herb does not have any effect by itself. Useless red herb. The red herb is only effective when it's mixed with other herbs. For example, if you mix the herb with mix this herb with the herb that recovers physical strength, the recovery effect will be tripled. By adjusting the amount and experimenting with these 3 herbs, you can create various kinds of medicine. But I'll leave the details in your hands because that's the best way to acquire true knowledge, even though you've just told me everything that I really need to know. Green's health, blues, anti-poison, red triples. Oh, I unlocked the door. And where's this door lead? Back into the corridor you were in. I don't really know what the point in that door is. Maybe there's a way of avoiding some zombies by going around that way rather than through the door that I used. Maybe. Another armor carving. Oh, forgot about you. Oh, is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. Armor. So it really is looking like armor's going to be the main key that I'm looking for here.
Barry!
Jill, what's going on? Any clues?
No, but something's wrong with this house.
Whoa, this hall is dangerous. Maybe it's better to secure our escape route first. There must be a back door somewhere. Let's try to find it first, shall we?
I'd like to find Barry's back door.
Let's separate again.
Just a moment. I found something.
What is it?
It's a weapon. It's really powerful, especially against living things. Better take it with you.
But how about you, Barry?
I have this.
Thank you. I'll take this then.
Got some acid rounds. Bye-bye. Can't show people going through doors. So as you see, we're back on the balcony where we started, essentially, in the mansion. Just on the upstairs part. Ooh, lots of blood, foreboding music. It's Forrest. He's been pecked to death by crows. Alright, you take the bazooka. Yes, yes I will. Then I'm gonna run. I don't like crows, and crows don't like me. Does that make me a crow racist? This must be forests. What a fucking stupid name. To the other side of the balcony then. We got side door? No. So this will take us above the dining room where we first saw blood, and there's zombie number 1. And soon you'll probably see zombie number 2. Jeez. Fuck me, it's not shared. Aww. And I died. Well, that sucked balls. But I think we'll probably end the recording there for now. We'll get controller plugged in and get the rest of this game done.